This is News 14 Carolina Meteorologist Matthew East here in the Weather on the Ones Forecast Center. And we had some pretty active weather from extreme southern parts of North Carolina down into South Carolina yesterday. Let me start off with severe weather. This is a look at the damage reports compiled by the Storm Prediction Center from yesterday and last night. A couple of reports of some wind and hail, mainly in the upstate of South Carolina yesterday. Then you get to more concentrated activity on the front range of the Rockies and spilling out into portions of the Plain States. But rain was a very big deal yesterday around Wilmington. In fact, 6.5 inches of rain yesterday evening around Wilmington. That obviously caused some flooding problems, and it was obviously the wettest day for yesterday, for July the 6th ever recorded. But not only that, it was the 14th wettest day on record for Wilmington, and records date back to 1871. So it was a very significant deal there around the Wilmington area yesterday evening. This morning, things pretty quiet in the Carolinas. You have a frontal boundary draped from offshore down through parts of Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi, and Louisiana and Texas, and it's really along into the south of that front the next couple of days where the best chance of any showers and storms will be. There's your upper air pattern, yet another big upper level low near and north of the Great Lakes. And as long as we have that in place, you're just not going to see any overly significant heat across the eastern part of the country. Again, 60s and 70s for the Great Lakes for high temperatures today. Same deal for the New England states, rather. And around here, we're looking at high temperatures today, mainly topping out in the upper 80s across the Piedmont. And again, we have a lower humidity type of air mass that's pushing on in, a little bit of a northerly flow. And most of the Piedmont will see dew point temperatures down into the 50s again today. So it'll be another low humidity type of summertime day. Again today, your best rain chance will be down through southern South Carolina into southern Alabama and down into Louisiana. For tomorrow, same type of deal. I think a lot of sunshine, although we may see a little bit more in the way of cloud cover tomorrow than what we'll see today. High temperatures tomorrow, upper 80s to around 90, and still pretty low levels of humidity here in the Piedmont of North Carolina for our Wednesday. Thursday gets a little muggier, and I think as we get toward the heating of the day Thursday, we'll probably see a few isolated thunderstorms bubbling up. Nothing widespread at all, but some hit-or-miss afternoon storms a possibility Thursday afternoon at highs. Again, probably upper 80s rather for most spots Thursday afternoon. And really, as we transition toward Friday and the weekend, each day is going to feature some chance for some mainly afternoon storms, but I think Friday they'll be pretty isolated highs Friday, upper 80s to around 90. There's Saturday, another cold front approaching, so a few thunderstorms possible Saturday afternoon, and highs probably pretty close to 90 Saturday afternoon, maybe some lower 90s in spots. Sunday, that next front cruises through, so maybe a little better coverage of some showers and storms Sunday, but we're still talking probably scattered at best. And then on Monday, some moisture pooling behind that decaying front, so probably some scattered afternoon storms a possibility on Monday. Now, we're entering now mid-July by the end of this forecast cycle here. So let's look out at the day 8 to 10 day forecast. That's the European model on the left, the GFS, one of the American computer models on the right. One feature to note, this ridging up into western Canada, indicated on both models. And really, it's tough to get any really extreme heat in the eastern part of the country with a ridge near the Pacific coast of Canada. Sure, this is indicating what we call a zonal flow, a west to east flow, and that'll be relatively hot if that holds true toward the end of next week. But we're talking 90s for highs and nothing overly extreme for this time of year. So I still, for the next week or 10 days, don't see any extreme or record-breaking type of heat in the forecast. And that's certainly nothing I think many of us will be complaining about. All right, that's it for today's edition of the Carolina Weather Video. Have a great Tuesday, and God bless.